Form actually since that 24 final there for Pakistan, England, West Indies. 4 groups there of 5.
So India will look to,
as Aidan said, they've just been playing a series.
Win against the West Indies. They'll take a bowling first tonight. India, that's been a sort of a musical chair.
5, maybe even more. His chances and wasn't able to take them in.
If it's
sometimes you overthink the contest. Ngidi has an excellent slower ball.
From the South African perspective as well, Nick, considering they're playing 3 games out in Ahmedabad, pretty similar conditions west of the country.
Get away with that one. It's an interesting point actually, because touring sides who come to India, you have 2 choices. You either stick to your strength. What a shot, what an opening. Dismissed, goes all the way, first boundary 6 of the innings, and there's going to be plenty more.
There's just confidence written all over that shot.
Great comeback. That's what you want to see from your big, tall, fast bowler who's just been belted back over his head for 6. You want to see the response. Left-hander. It's exactly what he does, but he gets a little too tight. And that is the problem.
Yeah, it doesn't matter where the fielders are positioned for Ishan Kishan. India hit 6.
He's off and running, but just one. It should just be one. Over pitch and you get belted back over your head. There he goes again. Vacant leg side, just picked up, dispatched. And if it's not Lungi Ngidi that gets hit out of the ground, it is Kagiso Rabada.
Wow. Form is such a beautiful.
Boshed back over Bosch's head, and this time just one bounce. Corbin Bosch is a very useful performer, been seen in the IPL last year, but he's treated with disdain. This time, wonderful, beautiful ball striking, the very best of Abhishek Sharma. Now he's joining in the fun, and India are beginning to motor on.
That's about the time that.
That's where he has to be, and even that will fly away off the outside edge.
Got lucky there, Abhishek Sharma, but you've got to expect that in the power play.
That's where he has to bowl. Now they're not quite going to carry. Good work in the deep. That is the length. He pretty much, that and maybe a little fuller is where he has to be with that field. And the ball keeps going further and further. Nokia just welcomed with a little nonchalant clip over deep extra cover. Now he's beginning to motor.
50 partnership, and the 50 comes up for India.
Gone a long way. Biggest of the night so far. Just helped on its way. 6 more to Ishan Kishan.
And that's the thing with pace. It's a double-edged sword. Ishan Kishan did not even bother.
But if you continue to bowl in that line and length, that will continue to happen, and that is the problem.
It's an incredible exhibition of skill on display from Ishan Kishan.
Belted, absolutely belted with disdain. He did go for the Yorker, he hasn't got any cover, that is the problem. No cover back for that ball. Again, maybe a little bit of mixed messaging between bowler and time. Would you believe it? It's not going for Nokia, but it is for Ishan Kishan. He can't quite believe it. It goes for 6, he goes to 47. Unbelievable.
And there we go again. Kishan in the slot says thank you very much. Queen Mapaka, welcome to India. Come to India. You see now, he's had enough. He said, thanks very much.
One and a little bit of respite for the bowler. Surgery. Does not waste much time. There's no man out there in the deep. Not maybe enough for it to go all the way. As the fielder drags it back.
Earlier, it can be a bit... There you go. Spinning into you. It doesn't matter where it's spinning from. It's spinning out of the ground. Tilak Varma, he gets his first 6 of the evening. He's done it again. That's a good length. And although Tilak's managed to get it around.
Now that he's probably set his eyes looking for those gaps out there, because everybody else has been playing a lot of cricket coming into this in the 5 out. Surya loves to take on that angle. Couple of men converging, and they'll watch the ball sail over. Game on, ready for the contest, says Surya Kumar Yadav.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Ducks that one away. There is a fielder who do well to stop the boundary.
5 innings, average. Shot. Absolutely bludgeoned. This is aggressive batting at its absolute best from India. The pace, it does not matter of Nokia. He's gone 43 in his...
Oh, we see the contest between bat and ball. That's 22 for 2 at the end of 9. To 1 to Nokia. He goes to... Is there another one? There's it. Wanted to go for a big wild slog. It's a whole lot of room. India region for the... It's the second time. The second time in this innings. It's the inside edge that's been kept busy. One against Markram, now against Jansen. That's how Surya Kumar Yadav has decided to welcome the busiest man in Mumbai this evening, Nick Knight. There is a fielder who spent some time, but he's let that go. Corbin Bosch was the man. He showed that. Marco Jansen seems to be the go-to bowler that stands out. A lot of power generated, beats the fielder, and still has enough to go past the boundary.
Whatever length they bowl, at the moment they're being dispatched.
Knocks him over. That's clipped the leg stump. It's taken everyone by surprise. Tilak Varma. Ball round his legs. There's a Yorker that lands literally. Slowed it down, but Akshar Patel had enough time to read it and dispatch it.
Lovely swing of the bat, sweet as you like. Lovely sound. Oh. That's the one. That is the one there. A, it's difficult to hit. And B, that's very difficult to hit for a 6, by the way.
Loves that area. Absolutely loves it. It's a pickup shot that is very, very shuffles across, but there's enough time for the fielder to settle under it. No mistake this time around.
I think that was...
Waited for the batter, saw him come out. But the third time, there's an edge that's gone to the boundary. Batter back in the attack. Rinku Singh does not waste a moment. The blink of an eye, there's another one that's travelled over the boundary.
It's classic Rinku, isn't it? I remember being on commentary a couple of times when he... all those reasons. Well, things are definitely going the way of the men in blue tonight. They've had a number of edges that have gone quickly. It is that sort of surface as well. Rabada this time going.
And an uppercut this time. Watched it right till the end. And she's sailed over the third man region.
That's got to be something that South Africa look at. How many runs have been scored?
For South Africa, a bit of a misfield, and he's got the old lie down on the pitch.
Doesn't go the distance. Tristan Stubbs makes no mistake, and Rinku Singh's innings comes to an end. First wicket for Andrik Nokia. Hardik Pandya. And one hand is all he needs to clear the boundary. First ball 6 for the swashbuckling all-rounder.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Afghanistan posted. There he goes once again. Hardik Pandya. It's just too easy at the moment for him. Second 6 in 3 balls. Beautiful. Akshar Patel playing his hands at that one and gets the desired power. Bit of a release shot for Akshar.
Incredible hands this by Akshar Patel. A little bit of width. Just lock yourself up. Hardik Pandya, just the power. There's so much power in this shot, and again the swagger. Look at him when he stands there. It doesn't bother.
High in the air, an opportunity, spills it. To make matters worse, it goes to the boundary. Jason, the ball. Makes him pay immediately, does Hardik Pandya. Yet another maximum. Flat, this one.
Absolutely imperious. Hardik Pandya, it is.
Shot again. Opportunity once more. Marco Jansen coming round. Pouches it comfortably. So nice little cameo comes to an end. Not before the entertainment though. Final ball. Good bounce. Ishan Kishan, 53 of
Just been obliterated. They've just been put to the recently against the West Indies. A very, very strong batting lineup.
Usually it's Quinton de Kock who poke it around a bit. Clear.
Not the middle of the bat, but the middle of the hand, and Arshdeep completes what is an outstanding first over. It's not going to be Lind. Beautiful shot, excellent shot. Not an easy shot to play because Hardik will walk back thinking I didn't do a terrific amount wrong there. That's the ball he wanted to bowl. No width, back of a length. That is outstanding batting from Markram.
Possibly the only thing.
That's not bad either. Markram is tucking in to Hardik Pandya at the moment.
Yeah, that's how good the surface is. Once the ball stops swinging, you can just hit through the line.
Oh, short and gets dispatched. 6-6-6. Markram is motoring. South Africa are getting going. And Sky's just got one or two. The middle of the bat, but plenty enough of it. Just goes, I think, all the way. It's been a six fest all night, really. It really has. 19 and 14, maybe 15 for India. That's 19 sixes. And Aiden. Timing. And it will go for 4. Boundary fest continues. This time just a little straight, so for the first time this evening and under a little bit of cuts. Lovely shot. Should have been cut off. Half stop. Excellent, just followed him, and that's hurt. That was hurt. To hear that this is as good as it gets as far. Oh, just enough elevation, just for a moment. I thought Rickleton had found mid-on, but the timing just about good enough. And do they need that? Absolutely. 45 for 1 now. That'll go all the way this time. So Harshit Rana is being harshly dealt with. And this is exactly what South Africa need to give them hope in the early overs. Elevation just enough, timing good enough as well. Not the middle of the bat, but boundaries continue to flow here. And Markram is playing a very, very good hand.
And I was going to say, interestingly enough, this is a good pickup shot, this by Rickleton. It's going to go for a couple bounces 4. But is Rickleton, are the South Africans are sitting without? Oh, this is exactly what I was talking about. Fortune.
The strike rate of 107.
Trying to score over
Slot
12
sweep.
and over. Okay?
Backs himself to play that shot.
Continue if they
And
want
he's
to win this
executed
game,
that
yes,
well.
it is.
Waits for the slow one. Missed it for...
Lovely shot, David Miller. Just leaning back on a delivery that not a lot of spin. Just
Varun Chakrabarti. The very first ball, not a clue. Ishan Kishan will do the rest. The #1 bowler in T20 cricket serves up some...
Oh, I think it's out, actually. A little inside edge, yes. Umpires raised his finger. That's a good catch by Ishan Kishan. Inside edge.
Play it slightly differently. That is the way that he's going to have to play, even though it's the guy at the other end, because they need that and plenty more.
Ball, a loopy one. He'll get a boundary, Jason Smith. There are also a lot of T20 practice sessions where batters are spending out to Varun Chakrabarti.
Yeah, has a lot of skills, doesn't he? Varun Chakrabarti.
Makes some space, clears a front leg and starts out the proceedings with a crisp boundary. Found a switch in his batting. As the way he's smashing the ball right now, you can tell that this is not a player who goes towards extra cover. Gives the ball some air, and this is a fielder that's just been pushed back. Come close to the 30-yard circle and get his man. A well-planned wicket. That's exactly what he was thinking.
Shivam Dube welcomed into the attack by Marco Jansen. And that's gone the distance. Yeah, but the way this man's hitting it at the moment, he does strike a clean ball, does Marco Jansen. 150 up for South Africa. That's the biggest one of the night. Marco Jansen dispatches it into the crowd. Second six of the over.
player.
He finishes the form. Down the leg side, and Tristan Stubbs gets his first boundary in India.
Yeah, just a sneaky Yorker down the leg side, and Stubbs is able to tickle it. The wicket now.
And there he gets his wicket. Big swing across the line, misses it completely. High in the air, opportunity, no, sails over Sanju Samson. The second six for Tristan Stubbs.
They're showing all his power, Tristan Stubbs. Oh, it's huge! Is it second tier? Absolutely, looked like it was going there. Absolutely massive.
Make that 6-6-6. Suddenly finding the middle of the bat in the last over is Tristan Stubbs.
Then tonight, playing a handy knock, getting 45 of 21. South Africa on to...
Welcome to today's Logo Quiz Challenge. Look closely at the image on your screen and try to guess the correct name before the time runs out. You'll have only 5 seconds to think, so stay sharp, ready to test your brain and prove how smart you are. Let's begin. Good luck.
Apple. Nike. Adidas. McDonald's. Starbucks. YouTube. Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter, Amazon, Netflix, Google, Microsoft, Snapchat, Tesla, Spotify, PayPal, Uber, Airbnb, Pepsi, Coca-Cola, BMW car, Mercedes-Benz, Ferrari, Pizza Hut, KFC, Domino's, PlayStation, Xbox, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Reddit, TikTok, Zoom, Excel, Samsung, Huawei, Adobe, Canon, Lego, IKEA, Dropbox, Shell. NASA. Android. Firefox. Google Chrome. Snapchat Ghost. Play Store.